Okay. Hi, everyone. I hope you're all firstly, I hope you're having a great time at HackOn so far. I hope you're taking advantage of this incredible opportunity to connect with so many organizers from across the world and across literally everywhere and connect with them about hackathons and what you've been passionate about, what you've been building. So today I want to share with you my story. And I hope to share my experience and perspective from my 3 years of experience on sponsorship teams. At first at Hack the Valley, so shout out Hack the Valley, and now to Canada's biggest hackathon, Hack the North. So yeah, along that note, I hope to share with you my experience as I come full circle. From 3 years ago when I was sitting in the audience, in your shoes, right there as a new organizer, to now speaking on stage and telling you about my experience. So I want to tell you about storytelling to sell, and it being a new take on sponsorship. And so firstly, I want to start off by a quick introduction. So I'm from Canada, specifically Toronto, and I go to school in Waterloo. I'm a student at Wilfrid Laurier University, and I actually study health sciences. I've been involved in the events, nonprofit, and leading social impact initiatives since I was in elementary school. And I'm currently an organizer at Hack the North. I'm super interested in deep tech, and a fun fact about me is that I love fishing. So now I'm going to get into the talk. What do we all know and assume sponsorship to be? I think we all know that 1, it's a gazillion emails. 2, it's frantically typing at your laptop, addressing your inbox, addressing sponsors or your team. 3, when people ask you what you envision a good sponsor rep to be, you probably think of someone like this guy, the perfect sales rep, because sponsorship work ties so closely with sales work. And 4, why is sponsorship so crucial and integral? Unfortunately, within our capitalistic society, we need money to make all our hackathons happen. So that's why sponsorship is so important. But is that all there is to sponsorship? No, because it's so much more than that. And what I want to tell you is that those elements are just the surface level. Diving a bit deeper, sponsorship isn't just about selling the hackathon event. It's about selling the mission of your team, the values of your organization, the goals that your team wants to achieve, and ultimately, it's the ethos that you're bringing to life to the community with your actions and goals. For example, at Hack the North, we've kicked off 3 initiatives this year that have taglines that relate to our mission statements. So we kicked off Waterloo Tech Week, which is, let's build something great together. We kicked off the first microgrants program in Canada, which is like backed by us, built by you, to fund Canadian student builders with their side projects and ideas. And of course, our tagline at Hack the North, which is enabling anyone and everybody to dream big and build bigger. So secondly, I want to tie my talk into like, what's my story? Because I have 2 aspects, right? It's sponsorship part and then storytelling. So my story is that, firstly, I was tunnel vision into a pre-med route. I knew nothing about hackathons, nothing about CS or engineering. And now, so I actually came across hackathons because of Hack the Valley. So that's why I want to shout out to them, completely randomly. I signed up to a Women in Tech event that I didn't know was happening at Hack the Valley. I came into the room, saw hackers sleeping on the floor, people going crazy over their laptops, and I'm like, what is going on here? Hacking? You mean like keep stealing people's passwords or like hacking into some computer systems? No. It's so much more than that. So now I've completely fallen into the rabbit hole of hackathons, both as a hacker and an organizer at multiple different hackathons, and it changed my life completely, both personally and professionally. And so now it's come full circle. And so my point here is that it's so integral for you to communicate components of your own story to potential sponsors and partners to set yourself apart, because it gives them direct proof and understanding of why hackathons are worth investing into, because you are direct proof of that when you have that conversation with them. So touching more on like setting yourself apart, it's genuine conversations like this that are important. Because when you have that conversation, talking about yourself makes your conversation inherently unique. And that aligns with, for Hack the North, our mission statement. So along with your story and our organization's mission, it's about aligning that with their story as well. So how do we go about doing this? So there's 3 core buckets. One is the research element. So that's doing research into who you're talking with. Are they from the marketing team? Are they from the developer relations team? Are they from talent and recruitment? And being able to tie key aspects so the second aspect is listening. So tying in key aspects of tidbits of the conversation when you're listening to them. For example, are they a startup that you're talking to and they just raised a new seed round for their company and they want to contribute? And so like that's an ability for you to tie in how you investing in your hackathon is able to contribute to their growth and marketing strategy. And thirdly, remembering that they're human too. This is a human conversation that you're having with another human being, and they have a story too. So when you tie that aspect in with your conversation with them, it makes it that much more genuine and compelling. For example, for me, it's honestly for them, it's very compelling that they're like, okay, you're a health science student. Why are you even in this space that is completely irrelevant to your career? So for them, that's what makes my story unique. And for them, if Ling, Jiang is able to be in this space, this is why it's worth investing into, because it's changed my life, and that's what the impact that they're investing into makes happen. So on a more pragmatic note, I studied this MLH guide extensively when I was a fresh and new sponsorship coordinator at Hack the Valley. So this is a key component in building that foundation for your sponsorship knowledge and process. But for me, my talk is about going deeper and going beyond this hackathon guide. And what do I mean by this? I'm just gonna wrap it up now, is that through your hackathon, you're able to bring opportunities to your peers who are students and who are the next generation of ecosystems, careers, and innovation of the future. Because you have to tell the sponsor and convey to them that investment into your hackathon is investment into impacting the next generation. And it's not just about the event. It's about the passion that you have for the event. It's about the drive that your team brings towards making the event come to life. And it's about the community that your passion and drive contributes towards building up this very community that you're in. So that's why I encourage you to tell your story. And the key takeaways for my talk is that 1, anyone can join and create impact in this community. 2, to take your relationships and conversations further and connect deeper with the people that you're talking to. And 3, to tell them, why are you in this community? So thank you so much.